human reasoning is limited. God's promise does not depend on our ability to think things through. Yeah, he's given us reasoning, but there is a step beyond reasoning that's called faith in an almighty God that is totally beyond just seeing things and responding to situations. And Abram should have known better. And we see in the story that bad decisions are not without their consequences. They're not without their consequences. And one of the things we should learn from Abram's part of the story is that we should not be impulsive people. That means if we get something in our heads and we think it should happen this way or it's not happening that way and I can make it happen this way, chop, chop, don't be impulsive. Don't think that you're always the person to make things happen. We need to seek counsel, first of all. That's why we have one another. We can seek counsel from one another so we don't make bad decisions. I mean, it is an awesome thing to be with a group of brothers and sisters, and you're coming up against something and you totally think you see it this way, and someone says, yeah, but have you thought about this? And you're like going, oh my goodness, I didn't think about that. Abram here didn't seek the counsel of God, nor did it seem like he sought the counsel of anybody else except his wife, Sarah. And you should listen to your wife, especially if she's named Sarah. You should listen to her. But you also need to understand that first and foremost, we should consider God and ask God and get in the habit of saying, God, what do you think? Should I go in and sleep with Hagar? What would you do, God, in this situation because we're trying to have a kid? What do you think is the best way? And God probably would have said, well, thanks for asking. That's why we as theists believe in prayer and believe that God is a God who answers prayer. If we patiently engage ourselves with God, he says, I will give you wisdom if you ask for it. That's a promise. Abraham made a bad decision because he didn't seek God's advice. But God still sees him. God still sees us when we make bad decisions. And each and every one of us does. God sees us and he cares for us. Proverbs 3, 5-6. If you know this verse, say it with me. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will what? He will make your path straight. Abram. He made a bad decision, but God still sees us when we do. Point number 3.